Okay, we had a lot of interest in how we do the top of the bed rails here in this one piece and close it off and make it squared looking. It's not that difficult. We do it in just a standard break. So we're going to show you how to do this angle here, which is 45, and then we'll do this square angle and do the closing on there. Okay, we're going to show you on a small piece of steel because we don't need to bend a bedside right now, but this will be our top of the square on the end of our bed. And we'll lay our first line out 3/4 of an inch on the one side. We'll flip it over. We'll come to 1.5 inches, 2 1/4, and 3 inch. And that'll form the box on the end. And from here to here is roughly 3.5 inches, and that'll form the bed side, the top of the bed side. And we'll bend that right here on a 45-degree angle. Okay, we'll start by putting the first line in. Clamping it down, and we'll bend it to 90 degrees. Okay, we'll take it out, we turn it over, we go to the second line. Clamp it down, and we'll bend it to 90 degrees. Okay. When we take that out, we'll have a Z pattern. And we'll go to the third line. Once again, clamp it down, bend to 90 degrees. So this is where it gets tricky now. You have to line up that fourth line on there. It's kind of hard to see. We'll clamp it down, and you bend it as far as you can. You won't be able to go to 90 degrees, but you'll see where it touches there. That's the profile you have so far. And this is where the technical stuff comes in. You open it up all the way, and then if we take this and we try to clamp that down, right here you'll get this piece to roll. So we've taken a piece of 3/4 stock, slid it in there, open up your brake all the way, close one end, make sure it's in all the way, and we'll clamp it down. And that's pretty well it. Maybe bump it a little, make sure it's set. And you can take a little hammer and dolly or wooden mallet and tap on that. A fine leather snapper made by Sanchez at Sanchez. A couple taps on there. Of course, the longer you work it, the nicer it'll get. But this is just a quick few-minute video. And you have your 3/4. And that's your closed-in box. Now you can take and you can rosette weld it or spot weld it here, or you can punch some holes before that and weld it. And we'll take and we'll bend it and get our, you got to hand upside down. We'll put it on our last line, clamp her down, we'll bend her roughly to 45-degree angle. Yeah, about there. And there you have the bedside. And that's what the finished product looked like. So kind of get the idea. Pretty simple. Of course, this is a short piece. We didn't spend a lot of time on there, so the longer you spend on it, the better it'll get.